All right, here we go. Turn 19, second of the day. It's Pancor system. My path to Ascension begins here. Let's get right into it. So we're gonna keep doing our new structure that we're trying. Observe, orient, decide, act. Okay, let's see. More Homestuck? More Homestuck. Whew. We claimed the Throne of Winter. So, thrones, they're how you win the game. Claiming thrones. Only units that are Holy 3 or Pretender Gods can claim thrones. Holy 3 or higher, although higher than Holy 3 is vanishingly rare. Our General, who's our starting prophet, can claim thrones. Our God can also claim thrones. Those are the only two units we're going to have for a very long time that will ever be able to claim thrones, unless we get our prophet killed and then wait 6 turns and make a new one. Alright, let's see. We made some wolves. We'll do a review of what thrones have been claimed by who a little bit later in the game. We summoned some wolves. We searched for magic sites, but didn't find any in one place. Searched another one, didn't find any. Searched another one, found some. Animal cemetery and maze. Oh shit, I wonder. Huh. Well, we'll see. One of this guy's dudes died. There was a battle in the mountains of Evernight. We sent some archers against... Oh, there were some heavy infantry hiding here, those liars. Well, hopefully this will win. Oh yeah, this is our communion battle. So we can see that these guys have either the communion slave or the communion master tag, and they when you cast a spell on yourself and you're a communion master, all of your slaves get the benefit of it as well. So when he casts summon earth power, both of these guys got that too. Summon earth power, unlike all the other path booster spells, also gives you 4 reinvigoration, which means you recover some extra fatigue each turn. That makes Earth Mages really good in long battles. Colored squares on. I'm gonna go full details for a second because I want to see what happens when this Far Strike goes through. We're just gonna play on normal speed for a bit. Alright, so there goes the Strength of Giants. All of these guys are stronger now. Oh no, I have to find this guy now. Alright, I think he was right here. Let's see. So I think that maybe we punched one of these two militia. It says damage roll 14 plus 10 versus protection roll of 5 plus 3 equals 16 points of damage. Damage exceeded maximum possible in hit area, reduced to 5 points of damage. So it's possible that our guy punched a leg right off that dude, which is why these guys can't walk properly anymore, but he would only have hit one of them, so that might have been an arrow too. I didn't actually catch it in the right moment. Are we gonna get another... We landed an earth meld on a bunch of these guys, that's good. More arrows coming in. Another Far Strike, that one missed. More arrows at point blank, they're still not hidden all that well. Legions of Steel on this group, that's nice. And on that one, very good. Okay, let's just check real quick. Here is our Communion Master. Here is a Communion Slave. We should be down to 1 Communion Master by now. We're not. That's interesting. Maybe my script to turn them into slaves at the end of the thing doesn't work. But, okay, here is one of our slaves. He's only at 85 fatigue. He hasn't taken any damage yet. That's good. So, even though these archers aren't really set up for melee, they're now protection 13 because their leather armor has been enchanted. And their strength 14, so with their short swords they stab for 19 damage. So they should do alright in melee here, even though having them in melee is not ideal. And we managed to earth meld these soldiers up here a little bit. I think one of these guys maybe had Armor of Achilles cast on him too, so his armor all broke. Nice. Anyway, I'm going to speed this up now. I think we shouldn't have any more trouble of any kind, unless our wizards fatigue themselves to death, which they do not appear to be doing, thankfully. If this was a few turns later and we had more earth spells researched, I probably wouldn't have been able to do this. Really? Oh wait, no, it was just blink, right? Yeah, I thought that was all of them dying, and I was super worried, but I think they just all got teleported. Yeah, there's a guy cast blink, and it teleported all of them randomly across the entire battle. Boy, that's going to be annoying later. Okay, that's our first communion battle. We'll talk more about the logistics of communions at some point. The City of Stairs. Our footmen are doing their brave duty to try to slow these guys down as much as possible, but unfortunately, I think that our expansion along that narrow single passageway has come to an end. And one of our commanders died. That's a shame. We only killed like 5 guys. Ah well. We'll replace those troops and get another group going out that way as soon as we can. Alright. In rule. Alright, let's see. This is going to be a little tricky. Are these militia or light infantry? Only 2 light infantry. This should be fine, even though we don't have wizard help here. We do have a lot more archers. Can't believe those militia haven't routed yet. But yeah, we've got this. No problem. Alright. Now let's see how bad other things go. Unexpected event in Wold. More werewolves. Tianqi. The Emperor has fallen ill. A master alchemist must investigate this malady. To make matters worse, this is an omen of bad fortune. Will upset the balance of the Empire unless remedied. Misfortune +1, unrest +6. Oh boy. Well, we have an apothecary in the capital, but I guess they want a master alchemist, which probably means an imperial alchemist. I'll think about that and try to figure that out in a second. That's bad. Unexpected event in Honoria. Oh, this is not good either. One of your commanders has been attacked by a rabid dog. Assassination attempt on Sect Elder Willowsoul. Well. Good luck, Willowsoul. Alright, so he made himself faster. That's good, I guess. He whipped the dog with his Yaktail Fly Whisk. It has 6 hit points left. He did 1 whole damage. It's probably going to bite him. It didn't bite him yet. He repelled it with his whisk. Alright, this is the most important battle we have had so far in this game. Come on, old man. He's preparing to cast Cold Blast. He repelled it with his whisk again. Hell yeah! Our wizard was not bitten to death by a rabid dog. Thank goodness. Alright, let's see. Unexpected event in Rule. More werewolves. Alright, battle in Honoria. View battle. That's a lot of barbarians. Hopefully... Oh, I didn't script this old man to retreat, so he may die here. We'll see. Come on, get out of there, buddy. Hurry, get out, get out, get out, get out now. And he made it. Thank goodness. Okay, well, I guess we needed more province defense there to not get wrecked by barbarians. Worldwide event. Cold everywhere. Worldwide event. Less werewolves. Still, we gotta watch the rest of these werewolf battles, probably. Let's see. Wait, we already watched this one. How about this one? Werewolves. We should have enough province defense to stop these werewolves. Maybe. Maybe. Super maybe. Wow, that was close as heck. Okay. I think this is the last one then. Yeah, this is the province we just took. We have a bunch of archers here. And we lose a bunch of archers to some werewolves, but we keep our province. Thank goodness all that's over. Construction of the palisades in Karast is completed. That'll be our one all the way in the south in the swamp. Alright, so let's see. Our pretender found a maze, which is 2 astral per turn, and an animal cemetery, which doesn't actually give us any death gems, which is what we want, but instead lets us send death mages in to summon carrion beasts. I'm gonna have to look up if carrion beasts are any good. I suspect they're not, and in any case we only have one death mage and he's our pretender, so not a great use of his time. Wolves stole this province from Monkey. Excellent. I'm gonna ask him if I can have it, because it'll help give resources to this fort right here. Oh boy. Man, we don't get any of the income from... Oh no, we do get some of the income from these places, somehow. Or we did this last turn? Huh. Oh no, they're still connected through here, okay. Well. Yikes. Okay. What other information should we be noticing? Shiniyama is just sort of doing nothing. The AI in this game isn't very good. It doesn't look to me like they're being invaded by Vanheim. Because this army probably wouldn't be chilling on our border if they were. We are going to start moving towards them to destroy them, though. Is this passage open this month? It is. Well, I'll think about that. But how far can you get? Just here. Alright, so these guys are going to move to here. Or actually, maybe they should go... How many archers do you have left? Only... Yeah, I wouldn't... How many of these are there? There were 42, we killed 14, so there are like 28 now? Yeah, 28 barbarians. We have 41 archers. That wouldn't be good. We would take some casualties before they routed, and we can probably just kill them in a single turn with something else later. So we'll wait on that for half a second. We sent this guy down to take command of these guys. So that's 26 dudes. We could send those 26 dudes up this way. That's probably what we should do. Oh, this was the province where we could recruit more mounted commanders. That's annoying. We could also send them down here to take this province finally, just to have more resources at this fort, and then probably over here to take this if Monkey is willing to let us have it. We have recruited Lao Tzu, the master of the way. Very good. Hopefully he will tell us about the 10,000 things. Still got 2 months left on this palisade. We're going to walk up here and build a lab and then a temple. So, temples. Our dominion spreads through a bunch of complicated mechanics. Basically, though, things make temple checks every turn. Your god makes 3, one with 100% success rate. Your prophet makes 1. Your home province makes 1. Your temples each make 1. Your thrones and sites that make temple checks make 1. Make however many they make. 1 for us because we have 1 throne that is a level 1 throne. And that is a total of 8 checks per turn. Our Dominion strength is only 4, which means each of those checks is only 70% effective. If we get up to 5 temples, our Dominion strength will go to 5, and this will be 75 strength. If we have 10 temples, it'll be 80. If we have 15, it'll be 85, 20, 90%, and so on, up to Dominion strength 10, which is a 100% chance of successful Dominion spread everywhere. Dominion strength is one of the variables you can set when you take your god. Our god is a cultivator who seeks to defy the heavens by preserving the mortal forever and becoming an immortal by following his own path. And he doesn't have much of the aura of a god. He's mostly just a wizard. So our research, we're up to 161 a turn. We still need 360 for this, but we will start having more soon, hopefully. Okay. Let's see, should I do troop movement first, or should I do infrastructure first? We'll do infrastructure and we'll end with troop movement. Yeah, we're fine on research. He's almost certainly building a fort here. It would be great if I could invade that before the fort is done. Anytime you see a commander hanging out in a field, he's probably building a fort. But we probably can't do that yet. We don't have a path, and we don't want to start the war with Vanheim just yet. It's possible that it'll start with us fighting over the capital of Shinyama up here. We'll see. But this fort is done. We can change up our recruitment here. I like these little guys, and we may make some more of them eventually, but they're not super useful to us right now. Well, we'll see. Alright, so it says a master alchemist must investigate. Alchemist of the 5 elements. Imperial alchemist. Master alchemist probably means imperial alchemist. Where did... That guy retreated up this way. That's fine. Our other master alchemist is all the way up here, so it will take him several turns to get back. It's going to be faster to recruit other ones. So we're going to recruit another one. I'm going to look up real quick if there's a timer on that event. Alright, that event chain is a whole thing, and it does need, as far as I can tell, an Imperial Alchemist. So hopefully we'll be able to recruit one in time, and our Emperor won't die. The Mortal Emperor is very important to the morale of the people. And, man, there was actually a bunch of stuff that I couldn't read because the Dominions 5 mod inspector doesn't load all the events properly, or all the properties of the events properly, so I have no idea what's going to happen with that, but we're going to do our best to save our Emperor. I think that we're going to send these troops down this way just to take out this stuff and do what we can down here real quick. And then if we do decide we want them up here, there's a road here they can take and they'll be back up there relatively quickly. Logistics. We're building a palisade here. We are recruiting a cheaper wizard here, recruiting a more expensive wizard here. That means we don't really have enough money to buy a fort this turn. And unless we wanted to put one here. But yeah, we have other stuff we can spend money on, so let's not worry too much about that. make sure we're actually buying province defense for all of our provinces. I think I forgot to do that last turn. We're going to move our god up. I think all the way to the throne place here so we can search it. This guy will search it this turn. Our god will move up this way. Remember, he can fly, so distances are less of a problem for him. I thought we sent another commander down here, but I guess we didn't. Oh, right, we had him build a fort. Okay. So, what do we got? Got a whole pile of wolves that we don't have enough commanders to move. We've got a few footmen. I thought I recruited more. And, alright, well, I guess we do have enough commanders to start moving these wolves. Yeah, we need footmen still. I should have paid more attention, I guess, last turn. Big old pile of footmen, please. There aren't any just standing around, right? There were some in this province, I thought. I wonder what happened to them. Did they die? Yeah. Oh well. It might be time to move up some more wizards. No, we need research still, so they'll sit still. Pile of footmen. More wolves. We need more commanders to lead our wolves. Okay. Even though we don't have enough footmen still, I guess we have any, which is like enough. We're going to start moving towards Shinuyama. I'm not going to send a bunch of archers without footmen to attack into a cave where they won't be able to see properly and die horribly to a whole bunch of cavemen. We're not going to do that. We're going to move these archers here. We're going to move this guy and his wizard buddies this way. Sad we only got to see one far strike. Let's see if we can figure out exactly when it happens. So they can union up. Summon Earth Power round. Prepares to cast Far Strike. So yeah, it was one of those two dudes. And I think it was this guy on the nearer of these two, which I don't actually know how to tell which one that is. But in any case, yeah, we punched him right in the leg. So, more punches in another battle, despite the fact that I definitely should not be casting that spell. Okay, these guys are bringing reinforcements and wolves. Oh, we can go straight there, or at least some of us can. Can this guy? No. So the troops are slower than the wolves, which is the opposite of what we want. We want the wolves to be following around along a turn behind the wolves, so that the wolves won't all die in a battle. Man, so much terrain it's hard to move through. Alright, these guys will just move up here, meet up with these archers, keep coming along. And we're still making more wolves. We only have like 100, and we want like 200 probably. The nice thing about wolves is you don't have to pay them. If you click on these guys, they don't have an upkeep cost. Whereas if you're trying to pull a wall down with footmen, these guys, man, that's like a whole... Oh, I clicked the... Oh no, it was right. A whole 8 gold a year? That's almost 1 gold a turn. It's not, it's like 3/4 of a gold a turn. Anyway, these guys will go this way too. Search, fly up, province defense up to about 10. This has good province defense, so yeah. We wouldn't mind if this guy started building a fort, but he's not going to get to. Don't have enough money. Can we recruit anything here? Scouts. Gotta recruit scouts. Should have checked that last turn. Alright, take your 4 archers, head back down this way, start gathering up other lost troops, and we'll see what we end up doing with you. Here's a scout down here. Oh, I can't actually afford to do this right now. There we go. We're going to start building a better fort here so that we can get a wizard every turn. And we're going to keep sending our scouts this way so that we can start getting a better idea of what's going on in Vanheim. We are going to... This guy searched here and didn't find anything. We're going to send him up here to search. I'm actually gonna send this scout this way just because it would be nice to have any scouting of what's going on around Shinuyama, even though that's the direction he came from, I think. And I think he went like here, 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 and we're now sending him back, but you can't move 2 provinces, can you? No, it's cold. Alright, that should do it. Next turn, when we invade Shinuyama, we will send them a diplomatic message, or a declaration of war, actually, and explain to both of them and you, the viewers, why we must destroy these goblin cultivators and take their cultivation resources for ourselves. Why it would be irresponsible and downright cruel for us not to. Anyway, I believe that that is the turn, and I hope you enjoyed it. Come back next time. Just a couple quick additions. I remembered to organize the troops that were going into this province so that they'll look nice on the off chance that Shinuyama attacks us. I'm going to have Sect Elder Flame Harvest actually search this province while he's here. We'll get to search this later. And finally, and perhaps mysteriously, I've told this commander to bring 7 fire gems with him when he moves up this way. We might as well have him bring some earth gems too, in case we decide we need them. I would usually put them on a scout so he could sneak around and keep them safe, but we don't have enough scouts, so we're using what we got. I think that's all that I changed. I didn't look at it much, but there were a couple things. Some people on other planets want to trade with us for magic items also. We might talk about that next turn. Thanks for watching. Sorry for sneaking into the turn and making a couple little changes without remembering to record. Yeah. Well, it's actually more important to search the throne first, so we'll move him over here. I wish we had this research done. Oh well.